Wise Buys is a range across the whole of Marks & Spencer's foods that gives you Marks & Spencer's great quality for a great value price. The first recipe we're going to do today is toad in the hole, using Wise Buys sausages, Wise Buys egg, flour, and all the ingredients you'd expect through a toad in the hole with an onion gravy, onion and mustard gravy. Okay, first off we're going to put the oven on, 200 degrees, and then we're going to take our sausages and put them in this dish here and cook for 10 minutes. And then while the sausages are cooking, we're going to make our batter, which is Wise Buy egg, 1 egg, and flour, 100 grams of flour, Wise Buy flour. Make a small well into the flour, pour the egg in, and we're going to whisk that in. And add the milk in and stir at the same time, whisking the milk in all the time. I take 2 tablespoons of thyme to the batter. Now that's added, we're just going to leave that to rest while we make the onion gravy. Okay, so we take one onion and just take the top off, keep the root on, and there is an old wives' tale saying that you don't cry then if you don't take the root right off. And then we're just going to cut that in half, straight down the middle. And then now we're going to take the root out. And just take it out at a slight angle and do the same the other side. And just turn that over. So you're always using a flat side. And the same with the other half. Tablespoon of olive oil. Okay, heat the oil up slightly. And then we're going to add our onions to the oil. We want those to brown, not burn. So just sit them on the high heat and stir them occasionally. Good gravy is always about how good the stock is. What people tend to do with onion gravy is burn the onions, a bit like you'd have in a caramelised onions in a hot dog. And what you want them to do is you want to saute them and get the sugars releasing so they start to brown rather than caramelise. Add in flour to thicken it up. We're going to add 1 tablespoon of flour to our onions. And what you want to do here is you just want to, because you've got a small amount of olive oil in there and then the juices coming out of the onions, you just want to stir that flour into the onions and then place it back on the heat just to cook that flour out a bit. Okay, now that's cooked out, we're going to add 2 teaspoons of whole grain mustard. And then we're just going to stir that into the flour and the onions. 500 grams of beef stock. Okay, so we're going to add a tiny bit of thyme and stir the flour and mustard into that stock so that you don't get any lumps from the flour. Okay, take our sausages out and go to our batter. Just give it a bit of a stir, and then we're going to add the batter to about 3/4 of the way up the pan. Take that out of the oven. And just for garnish, we're going to put a couple of sprigs of thyme onto the top. Okay, and the onion gravy's ready. And we're just going to pour that into a gravy jug. There you have it, Wise Buy toad in the hole with onion and whole grain mustard gravy. Great quality at Wise Buy value.